Now, I'm not necessarily saying that this is the best shoe available that one could possibly get. Hello everybody, Mark here with another episode of Running in Japan. In today's episode, I want to show you guys my top 5 current favorite running shoes of 2025. Let's take a look at them together and you let me know if you agree with me or not on this. Alright, so coming in at my number 5 is the ADIDAS ADIZERO EVO SL. The reason that this one is great is that this is a naturally aspirated shoe. It is a fast shoe without a carbon plate inside of it. And in fact, it is probably the fastest shoe that you can buy on the market as it stands right now that doesn't have a carbon plate inside of it, making it very versatile for what it is. And that is the reason why I appreciate this shoe. It is not as stable as I would like it to be, but it's stable enough for what it is. I know my legs definitely get a workout at the end of my runs using this one. Coming in at my number 4 is the Nike VOMERO 18. This one is a complete revamp of this shoe. Now, there is some plus sides to this and some negatives, but I would say overall, it's more or less an incremental upgrade over the 17. If you guys already have the 17, there may not necessarily be a need for you to pick up this shoe. It's just something that I did because I wanted to try out the latest and greatest for your sake. I do have the full review up on this channel if you guys want to give it a look. But overall, if I had to compare it to the 17 and I had to champion a winner between the two, I would definitely say that this one is a little bit better for the purposes of running. But if you need more of a lifestyle shoe, in addition to running in, you know, if you just want to walk around town, I would say that the 17 is a little bit more comfortable because it's not as narrow. There's a lot more foot space and toe space for your toes to splay inside of the toe box there for you. So that would be the benefit for that. But when it comes to everything else, this one is better in those faucets. All right, everybody, coming in at my number 3, this is the ASICS NOVABLAST. I almost called it a SUPERBLAST. This is the ASICS NOVABLAST 5. This one is the best iteration of this shoe available out. This one has went through 4 different variants, obviously due to the name, but you know, this one has been refined so much that it's gotten as good as it could possibly get, and we can only hope for better when next year comes around. But as it stands right now, when it comes to a comfort daily runner, when you're just trying to absorb those easy miles, I would say that this is the best and most comfortable shoe for what it is. Now, I did just show you guys at the number 4 the Nike VOMERO 18, which is a very great shoe on its own. But if it is by comparison, this versus that, this one would have to take the cake. You know, they're both pretty good for what they are, but this one just seems to be a little bit more comfortable. You know, you have more sink inside of here. You definitely have more foot space inside of this one. The NOVABLAST 5 does come inside of a wide version, which the VOMERO 18 does not. But even the narrower, non-wide version of the NOVABLAST 5 is still a lot more of a spacier shoe than the VOMERO 18. So this one you're going to appreciate on your foot a lot more, not only in running, but if you want to use this as a daily lifestyle wear shoe, you can definitely keep this on your feet a lot longer than you can this. All right, so this one right here, the ASICS SUPERBLAST 2, is currently sitting at my number 2. And the reason being is that this one has been out for quite some time now. It's been out since about, I believe it was early July of 2024. I'm hoping that there will be a refresh this year in 2025 in July as well. But as it stands right now, this is still bar none the all-around best running shoe that money could buy, that anybody could get anywhere in the world. It has the stability that you need. It has the comfort that you need. Just in every single faucet, this one pretty much ticks all of the right boxes, and doing all of that without a carbon plate inside of it. If this shoe right here was a race car, I would liken it to the McLaren F1, because this would be more or less a naturally aspirated shoe, as it does not have a supercharger, a carbon plate inside of it. And also, this would make for the first shoe that I bought 2 times. This would be my second pair right here. That is a testament to just how great this shoe really is. All right, and bringing things right back down to number 1, the Nike VAPORFLY 4, is my current favorite shoe as it stands right now of 2025. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that this is the best shoe available that one could possibly get, that money could get in 2025. It just so happens to be my current favorite. The reasons why is basically just because of its speed and its comfort for what it is as a carbon plated running shoe. It just offers the most lightweight, comfortable, speediest ride that one could possibly get as it stands right now. Now, there are a lot of other carbon plated running shoes out there from other brands that I like, especially from the ASICS brand, namely being the Meta Speed, the Magic Speed, and the S4 Plus Yo Giddy. And I like those all for different reasons, one or another. But when it comes down to pure speed and the fastest that I could possibly think of, this would have to take the cake. And that's the number 1 reason why I'm going to put this at number 1 today.